Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled in the schedule since the start of the season. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hearnstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Commodores will kick this away to get us going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to lead it in the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense operating from the pistol. And now the running back's got it again. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Receivers are bunched together. The shotgun running play call. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. A quick throw out left, complete. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's caught downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
It leads to 2nd down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him.
Number 1. Catch and score.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier tackled there.
Interesting call here by this offense on the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers on the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
Brought down at the 31-yard line.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the option play here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Commodores will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 25. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. He's going to score. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 to try to get this drive going.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense falls on the ball. Takeaway.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Here's the 2nd down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 19, Vanderbilt 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They're going to run it. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. But the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 19-point lead.
That makes the score LSU 26. Vanderbilt.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick off.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Caught quickly. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And the Commodores looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Commodores pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. First down here for this offense.
Let's go.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it again. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Commodores will bring their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first punt was taken back to the house. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Number 1 with the grab and the score.
Here comes the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score LSU 33, Vanderbilt 7.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick it off. Return runs out of bounds.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Short connection to the tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Ball handed off. That's a strong stiff arm. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the same runner's got it again.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm going to pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Returner runs out of bounds.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Play action here on first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. Commodores will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
40, Vanderbilt, 14.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive.
And the LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score. LSU 47, Vanderbilt 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. It's an option look. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the sack. Using his legs here. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Touchdown Tigers! To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, LSU 54, Vanderbilt 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking right, this one caught. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And here's the handoff. And they've got him.
The running back carry. Check out the 12.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. The defense are all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Touchdown, LSU. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game is not.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being